I'm Elizabeth Vander Kamp, storyteller and artist in residence with UAB Institute for Arts and Medicine. Today's story is called The Peddler of Swaffham, and this is a very old English folk tale, and I hope you enjoy it. So long ago in the town of Swaffham, England, there lived a peddler named John Chapman. Now John, he was a peddler, as I said, a salesman, and he had a cart that he would just take around and sell people doodads. All kinds of stuff that really nobody needed. He would sell you tonic to make your hair straight if it was curly. He would sell you lotions to make your wrinkles disappear, or something to make hair grow on your chest if that was what you wanted. And he was such a nice, affable guy that people would buy all of his stuff just to chat with him. So he made just enough money to have a little house next to this beautiful russet apple tree. Well, if you know anything about apple trees, they don't grow very fast. But the one next to John's house did. It grew fast and strong and big and big and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until this apple tree was growing through his roof, through his attic, until it was over his bed. Well, John thought, this is bad. I should get this fixed. But he didn't have the money, and he wasn't very handy, so he couldn't fix it himself. But being a very optimistic kind of fellow, he thought, I like it. I like apples, and now I can just lie in my bed, reach up, and get an apple anytime I like. So that's what he did. So every night, as we know, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's a saying. But John thought that, so he would have an apple every night before he went to sleep. And maybe it was these apples, or maybe it was because it was springtime, who knows? But it made John have all these wonderful dreams, like very colorful, vibrant dreams, flying dreams, dreams where he went all over the world, swimming dreams. And then one night, he had a dream that was not like those. No visuals in this dream. It was all dark. And these voices came to John and they said, John, go to London Bridge. 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 All night long. And when he woke up in the morning, he thought, wow, what a dream. I have never had one like that. I better go to London Bridge. So he packed a lunch and he set off for London Bridge, which was a good 23 miles away, a long walk. But he got to the bridge, and at the time it was this bustling market. People had carts set up with books and animals and baked goods and teas and coffees and all kinds of things. And John got to the middle of the bridge. He stood there. He looked around. Nobody came up to him, so he thought, well, I should look friendlier. So he started to smile. Nobody smiled back, so he thought, I'll smile and wave. So he smiled and waved. Hi! Hello? How do you do? But nobody responded to him. It was as though he wasn't even there. And he was getting really, really tired because he started thinking, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to walk home all those 23 miles, and I was a fool to come here in the first place. And he began walking off the bridge. Well, as he started to go, there was a baker who was packing up his scones and muffins and Danish for the day. And he tapped John on the shoulder, the shoulder. And he said, okay, I've been watching you. You've stood here all day. You smiled at people, you waved at people, but you didn't buy anything. And you didn't sell anything. And I wonder, what are you doing here? And John said, you're not going to believe it. You are not going to believe what a fool I am. I had this dream last night. All these voices came to me, all different ones, and they said, John, go to London Bridge. John, go to London Bridge. John, go to London Bridge. So I came to London Bridge, and now I'm going home because obviously that was a really stupid thing to do. And the baker said, you're darn right it was a stupid thing to do. What kind of a fool are you? Because listen to this. I had a dream last night. All these voices came to me. Everything was dark. And the voices said, go to Swaffham. Find the house with the apple tree growing through the roof. Dig underneath the apple tree and you will find gold. All night long. And you don't see me in Swaffham digging under some apple tree that probably doesn't even exist, do you? And John said, no, and I hope I never do. And he ran home as fast as he could go, which wasn't that fast because he was so tired, but he did get home. He got the shovel out and he dug underneath his apple tree. There was gold as far as his eyes could see, and he dug it all out. He got his roof fixed. He gave some to the poor, and he went all the way back to London and shared half with the baker. And guess what John and the baker did? They lived happily ever after.